Alright, here. I got a 2001 Dodge Ram pickup truck. I got to change the oil pan on this, the transmission oil pan. I cracked it about a month ago when I was changing the fluid, so I had to order a new one. And I'm going with a OPW deep transmission oil pan. It's not bad. It holds 4 quarts more than a stock pan. So when I changed the transmission last time, it took about between 7 and 8 quarts. This will add 4 to that, which will bring it up to about 12 quarts total. I'll take a look at the crack. Get it all jacked up. Whoa. Yeah. If you look right here, that's where the pan's cracked. It's been leaking like crazy, giving me trouble. Me and a buddy were on the highway and it just started dumping fluid out. Made a big mess. You can see it's still leaking right here. So I'm gonna put the new one on. It's a deep pan. Looks like it's gonna hang a little bit lower than the exhaust here, or close to it. We'll find out shortly, and we'll go from there. All right, I'm gonna start pulling the pan down. These bolts up here, they're 13 millimeters. Pretty simple and straightforward. Get the light. Just gotta take them all the way around. I'm tempted to punch a hole in this pan just to drain it out so I don't make a mess, because I'm not gonna reuse this. But just in case there's a problem with the new fan, I guess I won't do that. Take it off right. It's gonna spill a ton of this, and I hate tranny fluid. It just gets everywhere. So, I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's pull this thing off and go from there. Just pouring all over me. And it's starting to come out pretty good now. That's what I'm looking for. And it don't matter. It's gonna pour everywhere. It just does not matter. Gotta let it drain for a bit. Got a nice rubber mallet. Like I said, it doesn't matter. This shit gets everywhere. All right. It's draining. Oh, this stuff's slippery. There's just no easy way about it. Or clean way, I should say. Alright, let me go over to the other side. Take a look over there. Coming along here. There we go. Let me try popping this down and dump some more fluid. Alright. The only bolts left are these right here. 4 there. I think. Yeah, just 1, 2, 3, 4. See if we can bend this down a little. Oh. Everything that's going to come out came out already. So, it's going to get messy here in a minute. Yep. Should have hooked up the air ratchet, would have been a lot easier. I didn't think of it until just now. Like I said, no easy way about that. Oh, and this stuff, it just eats up the driveway too. Yeah, so we'll let this drain for a few minutes. Get some of this tranny fluid. Alright, so that's it. It's off. Alright, pan's still draining down there, or the transmission. So we'll let that finish up. This is the new pan right here. It's from LPW Racing. It's actually a pretty decent priced pan for the money. Everyone else this was with delivery 179 bucks. Any other pan I looked at they were well over 200, 280 and the 300 something dollars. Too much for a pan if you ask me. Has a magnetized plug right here. So when I'm changing the fluid or the filter in the future, you drain it out first, then pull the pan down, pull the filter off. Be that much less mess. Like I said, this is a 4-quart pan. Additional 4-quart capacity pan. I wanted a 2.5 quart capacity pan extra, but they didn't have any in stock, or I should say they're not going to be ready until December of 2014. So this was it right here. So it's not too bad. Comes with instructions. This has to be torqued down to 10 foot-pounds. The bolts gives you Allen head bolts, hex head, whatever they are. Got the hardware right there, so you get new bolts. This is the spacer. It goes between the let's see, that's going to go up on the valve body, so this would go this way. There goes the 2 bolts. Oh no, this is going to go on the valve body right here. So this is going to go like this. The bolts come from underneath. These 2 long ones right here are going to come from underneath up through here and connect to the valve body. So this is like an extender right here. So that's pretty straightforward. Let's see, you got to torque the bolts down 10 foot-pounds, which is kind of low. My other torque wrench only goes down to 50. But I have my old high school Briggs & Stratton engine, small engine, like a little tractor lawnmower engine torque wrench here. This will do 10 pounds, so I'm pretty good there. And we'll go from there. I guess that's it. What else we got on here? Oh, it has a boss or machine area here you could drill into to put a transmission temperature gauge. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to put a transmission temperature gauge in this, but I'm not going to drill into the pan. It's one less area to leak. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm not going to go with the tranny lines either. There's a spot in the back of the 46RE Chrysler transmission that's in this truck. I believe it's a 3/8 bolt in there. You just pull it out. You stick the transmission temperature sensor right in there. I'm going to get an electric one. Go from there. Alright, so that's it. I just got to start putting it back together now. I got to go see how this is draining. This is always big and messy. Let's see here. Yeah, it's starting to come down. I'm going to wipe all this off. I got to take this filter off, put the new one on. Dry this all down, and we'll go from there. So that's it. Let's pat this down. Try to get a little bit drier so it's not as bad. At least the surface doesn't have too much gasket stuff on it. These are always a pain. Alright, let's see, some kind of hex head in here. I have to go get the tool for that. What else? And that's it. Alright, gotta remove the filter now. You gotta use a it's a T25 Torx driver to take this out. There's a bolt here and one here. So we'll give this a shot. There we go. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Comes right off. Here we go. That'll drain out for a few minutes. And I guess we're ready to put on a new pan at this point. Let's see. We're going to have to put the new filter on with the extension. And then that's it. It's time for the pan. This is all pretty clean. So I got lucky. I got gasket remover if I needed it. I could spray it on, use a razor blade, take it off, but this is actually pretty damn good. There's nothing to even worry about here. Yeah, we're good. So let this drain for a few minutes. I'll take a break and we'll get back to it and go from there. Yeah, we're going to put the filter on with the extender. Pretty simple. Same thing. What was it, 25 Torx driver? Yeah, T25. So let's go fill this on right now. And we're almost there. Put this on, fill her up, we're good to go. Alright. Oh, I knocked the old ring out. Yeah, you know what? Let's get a little training fluid on that. Put some from there. Yeah, that should be good. All right. Yeah, I think I had it upside down before. This is going to go like that. Then the extender is going to go like this. And this is going to connect to the valve body up there. I was showing it to you the wrong way before. So like that, like that. I got the 2 screws right there, 2 bolts. We're good to go. Let me get set up here now. Alright, this is always tricky trying to maneuver, line everything up, so wish me luck. This is going to take probably several attempts to get this right. Put it in like this. Okay. This is going to go like this. Like I said, this is always fun. Actually went in pretty easy. Only 1 attempt. Whoa! Yeah. Was going good. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, nice and sturdy. There we go. That was easy. Next, let's see. I gotta dry this off just a little bit better. We're gonna put the pan on now. I think that's it. We're golden. Alright, here goes the 2 pans side by side. You can see a big difference in these. Yeah, so it's definitely, I'd say a couple inches deeper, a couple inches longer. So, and you gotta remember, you gotta go through by the exhaust on this too. Exhaust is gonna go right in front. Right now, this sits about here and the exhaust is here, so it's gonna be about here on this. I talk to people about it, they say it's alright. Although you really want it away from the heat as much as possible, anything transmission related. But sometimes there's really not much you can do. There goes the inside. There we go. Well, now I got to put the gasket on. Got a case of ATF4. Let's finish this up so I can take it easy the rest of the day. Alright. That's it. Alright, I'm going to put this on, the gasket, by myself, so I don't have no one to help me here. And with these rubber gaskets, I hate using silicone on them. But I really have no choice, because I have no one to help me, and it's impossible to try to line this up by myself. This pan, you know, it weighs a few pounds at least, holding this by myself and lining all this up, especially laying on the ground. So I'm just going to use as little as possible, a smidgen of this RTV, and that should hold it in place, and then we'll go install it, see how it goes. Alright, let's see how it works. Alright, so I just put a little bit of the RTV here, just enough to make it tacky, and I'm hoping this will hold the gasket on for me as I'm doing this. I'm going to have to put the camera down. Put this on, and then we'll proceed. Alright, I was getting my bolts ready for the pan. And these are the bolts that LPW supplies. And then I just noticed these 2 washers. These are for the valve body screws. So now I gotta go take each screw out one at a time, put these back in, and we'll get back to the pan again here. I missed these, so just something to look out for. if you ever do this. Alright, so I'm back underneath here so I can install these two washers that I missed on the valve body bolts right up here. So let me take these back out, put these on. I do it once when you can do it twice, right? More fun. There we go. Should be a lot easier though this time. There we go. Back in business. Yeah, let's take this one out. There we go. We got the other washer. Oh, this stuff is greasy. Ooh, I hate tranny fluid. Like I said, it's the only fluid I ever known that travels up. That doesn't defies gravity. So, there we go. So that problem's fixed. We're good. Now we can get to putting the pan on. Alright, this thing's been sitting for about 5-10 minutes now. It's on there pretty good. I don't think that's going to move. So we should be pretty good. I got all my bolts. Got them in a magnet tray, because if you lose any of these, I don't think I have any laying around. I'd have to look. So, keep them in this. They're not going anywhere. What size is it? It is a 1/4 inch. So there you go. Good to go there. I got my old high school Briggs & Stratton small engine torque wrench. Good there. And that's it. So we're going to go throw this thing on now and go from there. Alright, we're going to put this thing on now. This is heavy too, so got everything ready. I'm going to try to just put a bolt here and a bolt in the back just to hold it up for me. Because like I said, I'm by myself. This thing isn't exactly light. I'll try to get a bolt on here. This isn't easy. Oh, shit. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like a nice fit so far. Everything's so greasy, it's so hard to turn this. Who said things are easy? Alright, now see if I can get one started over here. Might be able to do this one by hand. Alright, let me snug these up. And the rest should go in easy. There we go. That was the hard part. The rest is easy. You just gotta throw everything on now. Alright, I gotta go to the other side now. Let's see, let's start with this one. Yeah, everything's going right in. Everything's centered. There's no problems. It's a well-made part. Made in the USA too, not that Chinese-made crap. I believe it's made in Pennsylvania. So, get what you pay for. You buy Chinese shit, you got crap. Alright, that's all set. I'm going to move back to the other side. Got more room to play there. We'll see how this goes. It's on there. Alright, I got my old high school torque wrench here. I have to go to 10 pounds. It's hard to see when you're holding it here. I gave it a test run. So 10's right here, so that's on the M or E on centimeter on this side, so that's what I'm going by. So I got that one there. Try this one here. Oops. Should have got a longer extension. Alright, that's a little bit more. There we go. This is going to be a longer one. There we go. There we go. I'm just going to go around one more time. There. Yeah, there's another. Yep. Alright, that's it, we're good. Check these one more time. Sometimes I'm a little too thorough. I'll double check and triple check, quadruple check. All right, she's on there. All right, so that's it. It's on there. There goes the distance between the exhaust pipe and the pan. That's how it is. There's nothing I can do about that unless I put headers and dual exhaust on it. So it is what it is. That's it. Stamped made in the USA. So it's good. I don't see the gasket popping out anywhere. You have to always watch out for that. So the gasket looks good. We're gonna go check the other side now. Yeah, we're on the passenger side. Looks pretty good. I don't like this. That might be too far up. Oh, can't reach it. So I gotta look at that, recheck the torque on that. And that's it, the rest looks okay. I remember before I was saying putting the temperature gauge in here. Here goes the bolt right here. Let's see if I can focus on it right here. Put one in right here on the 46RE. I don't know how well that's coming in, but that's where I'm going to put my temperature gauge. You know, people I know that did this say it's just as accurate as putting it in the pan or doing it on the transmission lines, which I don't like doing because it's another source of leaks. Especially when I have that option right up here. Why am I going to go put another hole somewhere or potential source of a leak? So there goes that. Anyone wants to know. Alright, I got to re-look at this right here. That's blown out a little bit too much for my liking. Alright. Alright, I loosened that back up. Retorqued it down. That's as good as it gets right there. It's not missing the hole. Everything was lined up. Should be okay. And that's it. I checked the drain plug. That was tight, so nothing to worry about there. Time to put some fluid in it and see how it goes. I just hope this one right here. There's not much else I could do with that. It's all lined up as good as it can get. One thing I know for sure is when you fill up these training pans, always make sure you got a clean pan ready. So if this thing starts dripping, you could save all that brand new fluid you just bought. So yeah, make sure you got one of those pans. And here goes this a little bit better. That's the bolt hole where you can put the transmission coolant sending in it. Alright, let's fill her up. Alright, time to fill the tranny up. I got a case of ATF4 right here. That's what the Chrysler trannies take. So, there goes that, a whole bunch of them. And it's going to take all 12 easily. I know the stock pan used to take between 7 and 8, we'll say 8 quarts when I did the filter change in the past. So this is 4 quarts deeper, so it's going to take at least 12. Go from there. I don't think I'm going to bore everybody with filling up tranny fluid. Pretty straightforward. Dump it in right there, and that's it. Easy. Oh, I made sure I got a pan ready too. Because if it's going to leak, it never leaks on the first, I don't know, 7 quarts. It'll leak right when you get to the last one you put in, which for me would be 12. So I got that ready just in case I don't have to waste all this fluid. And we're going to go from there. Alright. Alright, all done. Filled up, working good. It only took 10 quarts, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 quarts. It's a little bit over too, so I got 2 left right here. Let's see. And that's it. I just checked this. We're good. Use the stock dipsticks. They don't have to change anything for someone that's never done this before. The pan. Pan is looking good. No leaks. I took it on a test drive. Everything's pretty good. No leaks at all. Doesn't hang down that bad either. Let's go check the other side now. Alright, I'm on the other side now. Let's take a look. Alright, good. No leaks, no nothing. Everything's alright. Yeah, that corner on the other side turned out to be okay. It's a nice pan, nice aluminum pan. Alright, that's it. I gotta clean up now. And there you go. Everything's good. Alright, so that's it. Easy job. Take about an hour. That's about it. Alright, bye.